to e4, that knight on c5 doesn't only guard the e6 pawn but has full center under control, with it move by move centralizing his pieces more and more. Black seems to be paralyzed here. The knight from f5 being hit. Wow, that is a committal decision, and queen g4 is a big threat here right now, coming in with a check.
And 4 seconds for Vinny. He has to replace h3, which is a mistake. Apparently he had a winning move. Instead, we see, oh my gosh, just chaos ensue at this point. Knight d7 with the fork. Tanya, 1 second, he barely gets his move off. And, a monster fork!
Whoa! And there we see Aryan throws his hands in the air. This was so close, and with it takes a huge win for the Indian yogis. What a crazy game.
Oh my goodness, a knight fork first on f6 to get the rook, but no, it was just a distraction to get this knight fork on h7, winning the queen.
And Vladislav Artemiev has captured 2 pawns up temporarily, but what is happening here?
Oh my goodness.
He just ran into it. Yeah, there it is.
He's just blundered.
Oh, I see. He wants to trade rooks to save his light square bishop, but lose the dark square bishop. This is over.
It's over. Look at this. A knight fork hitting the king, hitting the bishop, and Vladislav Artemiev takes the win.
Someone cannot believe it. He is in shock. He just missed that last move tactic. It is fork. It is game over. That is it. Which means we get an Armageddon.
And all eyes on Magnus. So Magnus actually pushed a6 and blundered queen e4.
He blundered queen e4. Wow.
Oh my god, move 31.
Wow, no 31, yeah?
Move 31 to blunder the rook like this.
Ay.
Oh my god, Magnus cannot believe.
I cannot believe it. But it's second time already, yeah?
Otherwise, we're just advertising stuff for no reason.
Let's see what Laurent has to say. Oh, that's a lot of text. Oh! He did use a lot more affordance here. That's big news.
No, you need to
say, oh, knight c4. No! See, that's what would happen to me as well. I'd be doing good, and then I'd miss knight c4. Because knights are very tricky when you're below 20 seconds. I'm not sure if you heard that.
Yep. And he was.
Oof.
And now Arjun goes with the pawn to a4. Nodirbek brings his bishop here, and his point is, if you go rook c2, then I give a check and I save my pieces there. Arjun goes to the other side. He plays his rook to h2, and now the king can move up the board. Somehow, I mean, the position is drawish, but white is trying. Maybe if he can win this pawn, the a pawn can try a bit. And Arjun has 18 minutes on the clock. Nodirbek has 35. But the game will most likely end in a draw. And Arjun now making his 48th move. He has 17 minutes on the clock. Rook h4. Oh my goodness. What a blunder. Nodirbek doesn't even write the move. He plays it, stares at his opponent. It's a completely missed double attack. Look at Arjun. He's just blundered a complete rook there. Unbelievable mistake. Unbelievable, and he can't come to grips with what he has done. The final round of the tournament, where everything was at stake, he shakes hands. Nodirbek is shaking his head. He knows that his opponent fought really hard and the draw was the right result, but he was so alert. He kept fighting.
Sure does too. With 2 minutes on the clock, in a dead drawn position, Andrei Isipenko does the absolute unimaginable. Just to rewind a couple of moves here, Peter. Another couple moves from this position. So you have bishop takes f4 check. And this was a transmission error. It wasn't here. Keep going. Bishop f4.
Yes.
And this position onwards. Watch what happens.
Okay, of course, black has all the rights to play with the two bishop. Oh my god. Lost with the black pieces. Bishop d7. Incredible.
He blunders knight f8 in one move. What
oh my god, exactly.
Heartbreaker.
Absolutely. I wanted to say that, okay, there is still all to play for with the two bishops with little time on the clock. Black is squeezing, trying to squeeze out a victory here. And then it means that you exit the World Cup like this. I mean, this is unbelievable. Just try to imagine.
Going to take a step back and give a check to the white king, and that would pick up some material.
Yeah, so white can't even push that far advanced pawn. If white pushes his g-pawn forward, the black bishop, as Jovanka mentions, will slide back to the e3 square, check, winning the white knight and stopping the pawn in the process. Bishops, they're just so frustrating in these situations. They just tend to stop everything. They can easily, just with one move, flick back and stop opponent's pawns. And wow,
oh,
ding.
no, blunder from Ding.
Blunders,
and
immediately resigns. With 5 seconds left on the clock, there the bar jumps up. And it's over for Ding Liren. He is knocked out of the Charity Cup. World champion Magnus Carlsen reached.
Very tempting, but I really want to highlight that all of white's trouble started with this pawn on a3. Everything that all this that he went all in on the king side with all these attacks was based on the fact that he made this terrible weakness on the queen side with a3, and he couldn't play strategically, positionally, calmly, couldn't continue playing calmly, and then he was forced to do these things, but there was simply no attack. I mean, he tried to unite this on the board. He tried to create something from 91
check. 91 check. Yeah. Game over. That's it.
That's it.
The queen has lost. It's a beautiful family fork. And